Most people who try OMAD after 40 quit within the first 7 days. Not because it doesn't work, because nobody told them what actually happens to your body in week 1. And I'm going to fix that right now. Look, if you're over 40, you already know something changed. You're eating less than you used to, you're moving more than you used to, and somehow you're still gaining weight. Or maybe you're not gaining, you're just stuck. The same 10 pounds, month after month, like your body has completely forgotten how to let go of anything. I've been there. I was a hard-charging athlete, coach, and dad. I biked, I lifted, I trained jujitsu, and I still woke up every morning inflamed, bloated, and exhausted. The thing nobody tells you is this. After 40, the problem isn't your effort. It's your hormones, your gut, and your insulin. And no amount of cardio fixes that. Now here's where OMAD comes in, and here's where most people get it completely wrong. They treat OMAD like a diet. Eat less, lose weight, problem solved. But OMAD after 40 is not a diet. It's a hormonal reset. And if you approach it like a diet, you will quit in week 1. I'm going to show you exactly why, and more importantly, what you need to do instead. But first I need to tell you something about week 1 that changed everything for me. Week 1 of OMAD is brutal. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You'll feel hungry at times you've never felt hungry before. You might feel a little foggy, a little irritable, maybe a headache on day 2 or 3. This is the exact moment where 90% of people say, this isn't for me. But here's what they don't know. That feeling, that's not your body failing. That's your body waking up. Let me explain what's actually happening. When you've been eating 3 meals a day your whole life, your body runs entirely on glucose. Sugar in, energy out, repeat. Your insulin spikes 3, 4, 5 times a day. And every time insulin spikes, fat burning stops completely. So when you suddenly eat 1 meal, your body panics. It doesn't know how to burn fat for fuel. It literally forgot how. That confusion, that fog, that hunger, that irritability, that's insulin withdrawal. Your body is in the process of learning how to access the fuel source it's had available all along. It takes 5 to 7 days, and most people quit on day 3. I quit on day 3 the first time I tried this, went right back to breakfast, felt better immediately, and told myself OMAD wasn't for me. That was the biggest mistake I ever made. Because here's the thing nobody talks about. Day 5. Day 5 of OMAD is when something shifts. And once you feel it, you will never go back to eating 3 meals a day. But before I tell you about day 5, I need to explain why OMAD after 40 is completely different than OMAD in your 20s or 30s even. Here's why. After 40, 3 things change that completely alter how your body responds to fasting. Number 1, insulin sensitivity decreases. Your cells don't respond to insulin the way they used to, which means even healthy food spikes your blood sugar harder, and fat storage increases. Number 2, cortisol dysregulation. Chronic stress, work, family, life keeps cortisol elevated, and elevated cortisol blocks fat loss. Number 3, gut function changes. Your gut lining, your gut bacteria, your digestive enzymes, all of them become less efficient after 40. Which means inflammation increases. And inflammation is the single biggest hidden driver of fat that won't move. OMAD addresses all 3, but only if you do it the right way. So let's talk about the mistakes, the ones I made, the ones I see constantly in my FL40 community, the ones that make people quit in week 1. Mistake number 1, not eating enough in your meal window. This is the biggest one. People think OMAD means eating less. It doesn't. OMAD means eating all of your nutrition in one window, usually a 1-hour eating window. If you're under eating, and most people are, your cortisol spikes, your thyroid slows down, and your body holds on to everything it has. You have to eat. I'm talking real, substantial, satisfying meal. Prioritizing protein, fat, vegetables, enough to fuel your entire day. Mistake number 2, ignoring electrolytes. When you fast, your kidneys flush sodium and potassium. And when those drop, you feel terrible. Headaches, fatigue, brain fog, and you blame OMAD. But it's not OMAD, it's dehydration. Sea salt in your water, electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium. Simple fix, huge difference. Mistake number 3, starting too aggressively. Going from 3 meals a day to 1 meal a day overnight is a shock to your system, especially after 40. The smarter move is what I call the bridge approach. 2 meals at first, 4 to 6 hour window, let your body adapt, let insulin normalize, then move to 1 meal. Takes an extra week or so, but saves you from quitting. Mistake number 4, not accounting for sleep and stress. If you're sleeping 5 hours a night and running on cortisol, OMAD will be harder than it needs to be because cortisol and insulin work against each other. You can't fast your way out of a stressed nervous system. The sleep and the fasting work together. You need both. Okay, I promised you day 5. Here's what happens. Somewhere between day 4 and day 7, depending on how metabolically flexible your body already is, something starts to click. The hunger is different. It's not desperate, panicky hunger of day 2. It's just quiet. Your brain is clearer than it's been in years, and I mean that literally, not metaphorically. The fog lifts, your energy is steady. Not the spike and crash of eating every 3 hours. Just steady, sustained energy all day. And you realize something for the first time. You've been mistaking habit hunger for real hunger your entire adult life. That moment changes everything. I remember standing in my kitchen on day 6, not hungry at 3 in the afternoon, thinking, wait, what's happening to my body right now? And that was the beginning of everything that came after. Now, everything I just told you, the mistakes, the transition, the hormonal shift, what to eat, how to structure your day, how to handle the hard moments in week 1, I put it all together in a complete guide specifically designed for adults over 40. Not a generic OMAD guide, not something written by someone who has never struggled with this, a system built from my own experience and from those I've coached. It's called 1 Meal a Day Over 40. Links in the description if you want to check it out. If you're serious about giving this a real shot and not just quitting on day 3 like I did the first time, that guide is your roadmap. The metabolism you have right now is not broken. It's just been getting the wrong inputs for a long time. OMAD after 40, done right, is the most powerful metabolic reset available to you. Give it 7 days. Trust the process through the hard part. Day 5 is waiting for you on the other side. I'll see you on the next one.